Yo, morning, Nick. I'm trying to think you look like them with that on, but Kylo Ren. Do you know who Kylo Ren is? Star Wars, it's fine. I'm feeling loads better, but Adam's still doing the stuff. He's carried everything in. I walked upstairs with the camera. This is my mum and dad's, well, my mum's house. New bathroom's been fitted or being fitted, so I don't think you guys have ever seen this in a video. You've seen that loft hatch before. This is exactly where I kicked Adam in the face accidentally 6 months ago.
No.
Probably not that long ago. Anyway, we're coming here. The wall's been brought out. Bathroom, I nearly fell down the floor then. There's a big shower cubicle going in here, so we're just going to do the 3 JCC fire rated downlights. We're going to put the waterproof bezel one, going to be in the bathroom above me, above the shower, sorry. An extractor fan, and then 2 lights here. The mirror feed there. The guys, because I've been off work, this has been started while I wasn't here, so they've pushed all the lights up into the ceiling, and Adam's going to go up there, have a bit of a play. So when he's up there in a second, I'll jump up and have a look with you. Right, so in the loft, I've not changed any of this stuff over, and I'll show you on the wall what my dad, because he was a decorator, used to write on people's walls, like sign it and when it was last done sort of thing, and he did the same thing here. So I know you can hear the zoom in. What happens, if a lot of apprentices might not have seen this before, back in the day with the heat dissipation on downlights upstairs where it was covered in loft insulation, a lot of people would put cans on top, fire rated cans, but my dad obviously here has put porcelain plant pots on top, which I've seen quite a few times in the past. Old ducting that's been there for a very long time. Obviously this has all just been stuffed up by the bathroom fitters. So I'm just going to have a clear up, figure out what's what. We've got some ducting externally to go out. We've bought a new big fan, you know, the 6-inch that I ducted down to a 4-inch with suction. Adam's going to get rid of the shower cable because it's going off the boiler now as well. You see there. So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a clear up. I'm not going to jump up here. He's got a mask on. I'm going to sort of figure out which way the joists run from downstairs to the loft hatch so we can get good measurements for the lights, and go and find the mirror somewhere, wherever that's hidden. Right, so we've been messing around for about 10 minutes. What we found is ducting's been removed. Junction box here, as you can see, has got a hell of a lot of cables in it. It had the loop out for the lighting circuit, didn't add, doing the down lights, which were terminated like that. Yeah, let's pick it up a second, show them like that. There was 3 lights in here. We've got the extractor there, which has had its own pull cord at some point, which is here. So that's getting removed. The old shower cable here, which runs across, which is getting disconnected, so we'll cut that off. We've got a loop in, loop out. There was a weird switch wire that went this way into the wall. This is the old lighting pull cord, so Adam's going to disconnect all that, everything, take all the old cable out, which is feeding all the old stuff, reconnecting the loop in, loop out for power in and then power out to feed the bedrooms, and then from there we can start again, really make it fresh and not a spider's web like this, because this is just, it's funny, I've been living here for, well, I've moved out a long time ago, but good 20 years of my life like this, so time for a change.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. So Adam will get on with this and we'll jump back. Right, plan of action. That toolbox going to go up in there. Ideal recently sent me the new lever connectors. I can't think of the word then. Lever connectors. Good thing about these as well. So the levers are bigger from last time that they were, and also so the entry point is at the bottom, but the levers actually click away from the fingers, so they actually don't catch your fingers. Adam does cry when he just catches fingers. Fancy a downlight on it, Ad?
No.
Nah. So I've got a 20mm hole saw. Just bought a bucket a bit, so some stuffing glands in the side. We'll put the inserts in for using T&E. Oh, don't knock that off. That's the thing going to be mounted up there. While Adam's getting on with the stuff up in the loft, I'm going to do the stuff in the bathroom. I've brought the mirror up, but the annoying thing is, I've marked it on the square. And the reason I've done that, I'm going to multi-tool this out, is because these mirrors, there's no depth to it to put a joint box or anything behind. And I've seen just people connect a block these behind and just stick it to the back. But even with that, you've got a rim of what, 4mm? So that's not going to do very much. So I'm going to multi-tool this out. It's dabbed off the wall. so we can sink one of the ideal maintenance-free joints in there, push that back in, at least it'll be connected up. Whether or not I'm actually going to connect that up today, because we've still got to be painted, the units are still going to go in, and I don't really want to get it the wrong height, because my mum is only 5'2", 5'3", something like that. My dad wasn't very tall, my brother's not very tall, sorry all, but I'm just a freak of the family. But yeah, so any mirror in our house that was always placed, it was like there, I could never see into it, so everyone else could. So yeah, we're gonna get that done, and then I'm gonna start measuring out whereabouts we can get these lights in. You doing there, Ed? Do you like wearing that?
Yeah.
You're gonna keep it on all day?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're gonna eat with it on as well?
You're gonna eat with it on? It's not long, I'm gonna have a bit of a tight. This is all the stuff we've just brought down. This was my old bedroom back in the day. That mum just fills the suitcases now. Brilliant. Here he is. There's Mara and Dar. Right, so what I've done for the bathroom, I've roughly marked out, I know the lighting's not great, roughly marked out some lights. So I've measured the centre of the doorway from here to here, straight through. So the first light you'll see will be central. This is what best thing to always try and do if you can. Central door, straight through, which will be our first light, which is, you can't, oh, there it is. This is roughly marked out, so that's 440 from the wall, straight across. Then as well, we want the central of this, so this is 1,000 unit going in, so we want 500, which is there. So for these two lights, for them to be square, obviously you want them in line coming off the back wall, but normally we would do them equal distance apart, but there's only 6 centimetres, 60mm between them, which is absolutely fine, happy with that. That allows me to line up one central above the shower, so we'll probably put this one here, so we've not got a massive glare off the shower head when that goes in, and then we'll stick the extractor further back. Most of the water vapour goes up the back anyway and around, so it'll catch most of that there. Doing a pull cord here for the extractor. That's what my mum always wanted, that's what it was before. And then another pull cord just up here where the original one was for the bathroom. Problem with this house, there's no room for external switches on the bathroom unless you put it behind the door or back over there, which is unreasonable. I've not cut these out yet because Adam's just going to get a measurement from this far wall off the brick upstairs and just get the centre measurement from the wall to the first 3 joists. That'll allow me to make sure I'm not hitting any beams, and on top of it as well, I can take into allowance because I can get to the brickwork here. We can do the measurement from here to the external side of the plasterboard, minus that off the measurement for upstairs, which will then give us perfect measurements around. And yeah, I'm going to cut off this old shower cable. This is what I was on about. So my dad, when he fitted the bathroom, 19th of the 2nd, 92, so I wasn't born then. I was 2 months off being born, 2 months and a day. And my brother and my dad refitted it in 03, so the 27th of the 12th, my dad and my brother. And you guessed it right, I'm going to put someone on there as well for me and Adam in a little bit, just as a little carry on, which is nice. But yeah, we'll wait for some measurements from Adam. I can get the hole saws out. We bought some hole saws from the wholesaler, some cheap throwaway ones. It was £10 a packet. Have you brought them up?
Yeah, they are just there by that bag. It's alright.
Oh yeah. Wholesaler was selling my local one. All them hole saws, £10! £10 for a 9-piece set and an arbor. They will only last on this job and that's fine. So I thought we bought 3 of them, 3 boxes. Yeah, I'll give you the tape measure, which is...
No, this is ready.
Oh, sound. I've just done the box. So...
That's on the other side, you know, for the mirror. That's
yeah.
on the back wall,
So we've got a permanent supply to the mirror.
Lights and extractor.
Sound. So I'm just going to screw that to the beam. You're better off wiring it up first than screwing it afterwards, yep. Can you get a measurement from the far wall to the centre of the first beam, centre of the second beam, centre of the third beam, and just shout it down and I'll write it down.
Yeah, forget that way, you know.
Yeah, that's where I want it, yeah, top. Right, so first downlight's in centre. We've drilled out the pull cord up out the way, so the pull cord will dangle in this recess here. Come around, that one's in, that's the pull cord, just a bit further out from the wall here for the extractor fan. That will be the IP rated light fitting in the shower cubicle, and that's the 4-inch. These 3 are all perfectly in line. I'm gonna cut off that in a second. Adam's just running all the cables in upstairs. What I'm gonna do is pre-wire the extractor fan in downstairs because it's a timed fan, but it's not, I won't have the time bit on it, so we put a little link between it. You wire it down here, I can take it to Adam, he can feed it straight to the box. He's clipping everything, he's doing everything as he usually does. We'll run up there in a bit and see it because I can't be bothered to go up there at the moment. And then put the pull cords up, get the lights up, and a bit of a tidy up because it's a bit of a mess. But this brings me on to today's sponsor, which is Traderify. Traderify is my job management app that I use religiously every single day. Not only myself, Adam uses it as well, and my other half to book stuff in. Quotes, invoices, work scheduling, notes, all the above. It's a great piece of kit. I'll put all the links below. It's alright. Links below, go check it out. There's different trial periods and trial bits that you can put with percentage off, but I'll put all the information below. Go check it out. Go save yourself some time and get off the paper stuff because it doesn't help the trees. This is the extractor I'm using. Decided to stand on the ladder for no reason whatsoever and do this. It's a Manrose, it's a timed fan. So in the timed fans we get our switch live, neutral and permanent live, which you can see there. What we'll be doing is put a link between the SL and the L. That will then make this a permanent fit-in, so as when the pull cord goes on and off, don't know why, that's a pull cord from above angle, never mind. And yeah, we'll just put the earth in here, but we'll obviously just put a little block on it, put it through the grommet, put the seal back on, and with these as well, when you mount them, you unscrew that and unscrew that. These brackets do come off, the whole extractor comes out, you can screw the base nice and strong to a joist, and then screw it back together. So it's a nice little fan, but I'll just run you through after I've done it. This is what I mean, you've got a link here, you've got your neutral, you've got your live, we've got our earth little blocked off in an ideal. Put this on now. Adam's second fixing the kitchen. It's not, no you're not. What are you doing in the kitchen, Adam? Adam's second fixing the lights in the bathroom. It's a big hop up. Where are you?
I'm here.
Fire guards, JCC, bosh them in. Remember to put the bezel for the shower one in the shower there, yeah? I'm just gonna stick some white ones on here. Unfortunately, I thought I had a white bezel in the van for the extractor. That's not white. So at some point, sorry Mom, we'll come back and change that, but yeah, I'll put that there.
Chuck us a bulb. And a normal bezel, please.
I bought Adam some new PPE. It's you. Like our new tool bag.
Tesco bag.
Tesco bag. Tesco bag for life. Adam decided to find it out the van. That was one of the tip run videos I did. And he just decided to put it all in a carry bag instead of a tool bag.
Yeah.
Adapt, overcome. That's what it is, Ad.
Yep.
Yup. Let's turn this on. Or is this gone flat?
What's that?
Yeah. Let me stand up here. What Adam's doing to mount the extractor on, so that's all wired up. Adam's, we got loads of old floorboards, I don't know why floorboards are up here, lying around. He's just making a base, he's going to screw that to the joists. Let me just get this so you can see. Screw that down, and then he's going to mount the extractor on top of that just so it's got a firm base to sit on, because the joists are quite thin up here.
That'll be right, won't it?
Yeah. He's tacked all the cables. It needs a bit of a clean up on the floor.
Can't really do anything for this one because it's the boiler.
Yeah, it's the boiler immersion feed there, flying across the middle, going down the soil stack. So.
Oh, ignore this one. That's the fan one.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to carry on. What am I doing?
Pull cords.
Pull cords, yeah. That's it. I'm glad you remembered. I'm done, really, in here. I've FaceTime my mom. She's actually on holiday. That's why her house is upside down at the moment. And I was about to put the mirror on the wrong way. She wants it that way rather than landscape. These can go either. But she has asked that I've blocked it off. I'm not going to put it on today because she wants to paint everything in here beforehand. So pull cord on, lights are in, horrible grill. Adam's connecting everything up in the loft. I'm not going to climb up and show you. I'll show it all afterwards because it's really hot and sticky up there. But I'm going to concentrate. You can see if my back can take some weight down, have a tidy up, and then turn it on at the end. A bit of a test, see how we're getting on. Still some more stuff to do in Mom's house. We changed the board over. End of the first lockdown, I think. There's a few things to finish off. Like there's an earth clamp flapping around, not an earth clamp, you know, the earth bars. I didn't have any red plugs, believe it or not. And it's always a way for family to do stuff in your own home. It's never ever quite finished, is it? So sorry, Mom. Yeah, once that's done up there, have a bit of a clean up. we'll run around and show you the finished product. Ducting's in, and we've just realised as well, I hadn't pulled that out, my dad hadn't cored a hole. That's an air brick. So Dad had just stuffed it in. So we've just copied that. We've not got any core bits or anything, have we? Only 4 inches. So we'll come back and core. It's working. It's working. It's working. That's a. I don't think it's going to quite hold a glove up. Let's give it a go. Oh, in the far off. It's definitely working. Normally we just get a piece of tissue, but let's just do it. I'll show you. There you go. Yeah. So this is ready for the guys. We've swept up. There's not a lot else to add. Yeah. Obviously the childhood. Oh, I need to run out on the thing. 2 seconds. There you go. Bit of history with my dad and my brother. Done. Sound. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. Check the links below for all the stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. No, it's too far away. In a bit.